I'm Luke Taschuk with the Woodbury Police Department. Winter is upon us, and I want to share with you some safety tips to prepare yourself for the cold weather and what to do if you find yourself in an emergency situation. In Minnesota, we can see extreme cold weather, and your body has to work extra hard to regulate a normal body temperature. Limiting time outside is ideal, but if you do need to go outside, make sure that you dress in many layers of light, loose-fitting clothing and try to avoid cotton. Make sure you wear a hat, a scarf to protect your lungs, a nice jacket, as well as mittens, make sure they're not gloves, and some nice waterproof boots to protect your feet. Pay attention to weather reports. The more you know about upcoming weather, the better prepared you can be. If you have a smartphone, you can enable emergency notifications on your phone. Go to Settings, Notifications, Wireless Emergency Alerts, and you can activate your alerts to get notified. Or you can tune into your local news station for weather updates. Make sure your vehicle is equipped with some emergency supplies. These are just a few that I recommend. I always carry an ice scraper that has a brush on it to make sure your windshields are clear, to make sure you have a clear line of sight when you're driving. Make sure you clear all the snow off so that when you're driving down the road, it doesn't come off and blow into other people's view. Jumper cables. Batteries can die pretty easy in the winter, so having a spare set in case someone's available to help jump your vehicle. A shovel, you never know when you're gonna get stuck, so I always carry a collapsible shovel with me too to help get me out if I need to. Emergency pack, it comes with jumper cables and a first aid kit along with spare batteries for a flashlight in case you do end up getting stuck for long periods of time and you go into the nighttime. I personally carry a large pack of hand heat warmers that I keep with me, as well as glow sticks. Add some extra windshield wiper fluid as well. Also a bright colored cloth you can use as a flag to hang outside your vehicle in case you're stranded. But if you do find yourself stranded, make sure that you carry the supplies, a sleeping bag in case you're stranded for extended periods of times, including overnight. You have a way to keep warm. A reflective triangle can be very helpful if you're stranded on the side of the road. It adds extra safety so that other motorists can see you. A tow strap is also important if somebody's nearby that can help pull you out. Make sure you have some water, non-perishable foods like dried fruit, nuts, and even some candy bars. It also can be helpful to carry a box of matches with a candle for lighting and for warmth. If you do need to go out in extreme cold situations, make sure that your cell phone is fully charged. I also recommend carrying a charger just in case you're out for prolonged periods of time. Make sure that you clear your headlights and your windows of frost, ice, and snow, and make sure you turn your headlights on in all adverse weather situations. Make sure that your tank does not go below half a tank, but I always recommend keeping it full. If you do find yourself stranded in extreme cold situations, call 911. Make sure that you listen to the 911 dispatcher and answer all their questions. Stay in your vehicle if you do get stranded. Walking in a storm can be very dangerous, especially if you lose your way. Only run your engine if the exhaust pipe is free of snow and other debris. Run your engine for 10-minute intervals for heat, and remember, if it's too cold for you, it's probably too cold for your pets. Try to keep them indoors, but if you do have to take them outside, make sure you take them out for short periods of time during the cold weather.